Hey, my name is Derick Gant, and I'm a financial consultant. I've been managing money and helping clients for over 30 years build wealth, get rid of debt, basically just fix their financial life. I'm also a fitness instructor, so as a hobby, we teach fitness courses, supplements, all the things that create a healthy lifestyle. I am a firm believer that if you take the next step, the next purchase, the next meal, the next opportunity to get some rest, to eat and work out properly, that your life will be drastically different. You just have to make a decision. You have to make that one decision that I am going to be the person that I always knew I could be. Each and every one of us has that same opportunity, and it is insane how much information we have access to and how fast we really could improve our lives with a little help, a little accountability, a little support, some encouragement. Well, I'm here to talk to you, to show you that if you align yourself with the right team, with the right person, that you can change your life, that you can get away from the things that annoy most people. I'm a financial guy, so I want to help you financially. Money helps people make better decisions because they're not making those choices under duress. They're not making them because of the money. They can look at so many more choices when money is not on the table. I want to help you be that person. I want to help you do that. Be able to go on vacation and not worry if all your bills are going to be paid when you get home. To go on vacation, not put on a credit card and carry that debt for years. Get rid of the worry, the anxiety, the stress. And I'm not sitting here telling you it's an easy overnight fix. We're not pushing get rich quick. Here's what we are pushing. If you team up with us, we're going to show you how if you take every step that you can in a better direction, every step that you can, meaning that we're going to slip and fall. There's going to be times that you're going to need to sit on the couch and wish or pray that Oprah was giving you the best advice that you could reasonably get from some brilliant mind or some successful person. But what we have is 30 years of how to take the proper steps mentally, physically, financially, so that you can structure your own strategy and plan. And if you team up with us, we have laid out step by step what you ought to do. I'm going to tell you what it's all about. I'm going to show you some of the steps. But you have to decide now's the time. Today's the day. There is no day of the week called someday. Someday does not exist. The closest you get is Sunday. But someday never happens. Someday I'm going to get my finances in order. Someday I'm going to eat better and be more fit. Someday I'm going to do the things that are going to help me live a much better life. Well, you know what? Tonight's the night. Today's the day. This morning's the morning that you can change your life forever. Just make the decision. Just pull the trigger. Just take your shot. Because you don't get that many, and before you blink your eyes, your kids are adults having kids. You're nearing retirement with not much to show for it. Another year has passed, and you're in the same or maybe worse financial shape. If we haven't learned anything by the past year or two, is that time is critical. We don't have the wherewithal to depend on any employer, any person, any job to sustain our life. That means that we need to take and make the right moves right now. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Come go with me. So what's it all about? Well, let's just go to the foundation and the basics. And we're going to talk about basically two situations. The first situation involves people that we talk to every single day. They call, they say, hey, I was outsized, I was right sized, I was resized, I was oversized, and I don't have any income. And I use my credit cards to make my life work. I went through my pension, my 401k plan early because I didn't have any revenue. And there was no jobs available. And the jobs that were available, I was overqualified for, and they wouldn't hire me. Or the pay was so low that I had to continuously live on my savings, my life savings, my life retirement, and I spent it down before I could get things under control. Those people only are there because of a lack of revenue. Most of the time, they would be doing amazing had they maybe planned a little better and kept their employment. Maybe if they had multiple streams of income. Now listen, I'm not here to sell you multi-level marketing or some magic bean. I'm sharing with you what we do for clients, why clients come see us, and what the results are. And I will share this with you. With that particular person, with that family, the first thing that we have to do is help them to restructure their money mindset so that they can start generating revenue. If they come to us, most likely they've already started. They've already got a new job, or they already have some flow of income. So what we help them do is to restructure their debt, to rethink their debt, and honestly help them figure out, should they file bankrupt? Should they do debt elimination, debt settlement? Can they snowball the debt? How can we get rid of that debt to help them escalate and elevate their life to play catch up? If you see the sign behind me, it's called redemption. That's what it says if you can't see it. I'm sitting right in the middle of it. But redemption is the thought process that it's not too late to redeem yourself, to be financially free. Redemption. You can still do it if you start strategizing and planning the right way. So I'm here to say to you this. We help people to figure out how to maximize their income. How can you get more money in the house in the same time frame that you were spending before? So how can you be your absolute best? How can you get rid of that debt? How can you improve your credit score? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When people come to see me and they sit down and need help, it costs thousands of dollars. I'm an expert. I've been helping people for over 30 years. It's expensive to get out of financial debt. But when they come to you, they're already in trouble. So it becomes a problem, which is why I'm here. We've created Derick On Demand. It is an online service that helps people to go step by step. There's courses on debt elimination. There's courses on setting up and structuring your money system so that you know exactly what you should be doing. Now, there's over 60 videos, forms, papers, workbooks that are available to you. I've even included this planner, a daily planner to help keep you on track that comes with the program. With that, when you know what you're doing, when you have a plan on where to go, man, life gets so much easier. Life is so much simpler when you have somebody with you and when you know where you're going. And that person that's with you is for you. They're not just with you. They want you to succeed. So with our 24K club, which includes Derick On Demand, here's what we do. We've done this because it is so expensive to come in one-on-one. So we structured this online so that you can do it for yourself on your own time schedule. And we priced it so incredibly low that it's less than $1 a day. Now, I'm not big on sales pitches. I'm just telling you that if you want financial help, if you want to know what everybody pays thousands of dollars for, and I'm going to tell you the difference between the thousands of dollars and the $24.99 a month. The difference is simply this. When you go into the club, you have other people that are asking the same questions. We get together once a week and we do a deep dive into credit, into debt elimination, into debt to income ratios, how to structure your money system. You need a system because you know what? The system has been forever. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. It's rob Peter to pay Paul, and now Peter's hungry and Paul's calling. He's kicking in the door. He's sending you disconnect notices. But what about the other person that I talked about? I said there's two. The other person, the other family, they make great money. They make great money. They're in the top 25% of income earners in the country. They're making six figures. But when they look at their bank book, when they look at their bank statement, there's nothing there. There's nothing but bills there. There's nothing but money coming in and the same money going out. So they had nothing to show either. Now, fortunately, they have a little bit more room to get out of trouble when they get in trouble. When they take that vacation, put it on the credit card, they have a little bit more room. But listen to me, 59% of people that are in the six-figure category have over $7,000 of credit card debt all the time. They run balances of over $7,000. 2 out of every 10 people that make over six figures are living check to check. They literally need that next check. So what we're doing in Derick On Demand and the 24K Club is we're marrying a group program where you can come in, you can listen to other people's questions, you can listen to how we structure and restructure for redemption to get yourself out of trouble. And then we simultaneously give you access to our online library that gives you over 60 courses that take you from debt elimination to how to set up your money structures, how to structure a spending plan. Now, what's the difference between the people that pay the thousands of dollars and the $24.99? The big difference is simply this. Those people that pay for my sole attention get there so much faster. They get there so much faster because we tailor make a program for them. But you know what? You can still get there. We've put everything online. It's all a matter of how fast you want to go through the process. We offer you email support. We offer you phone support after you've done the homework. Did you go through the exercises? It's less than $1 a day. There's no reason for you to be struggling this time next year. I promise you, if you decide that today's the day that I'm going to change my life forever, that tomorrow's going to be better. And just think about it. You might get that terrible call tomorrow. But when you log on and you start structuring a plan, you see just that pinhole of light at the end of the tunnel. And the closer you walk to that pinhole, the bigger it gets. And now it's a dime. And then it's a quarter. And then you see an opening. And you know if you keep on task, if you stay the course, that you're going to be financially free. That you're going to walk through those doors having all of your bills paid, having everything that you need, having $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. Let me tell you a story about one of my clients. She came in to see me. This is about 3 years ago. She came in distraught, single, had a boyfriend and a dog. The boyfriend was spending more money than she was making. She had $30,000 of debt, no savings, and doing everything in her power to keep him happy. He wants a new stereo. Let's go get a new stereo. It went on the credit card. She fought to pay it off. Today, thank God he's gone. But she has over $20,000 after 3 years, $20,000 in the bank, just sitting there. Her $30,000 of debt is under $13,000 and will be paid off in the next 18 months, down to zero. Her debt to equity ratio skyrocketed. Her credit skyrocketed. We put her on a program. She followed the course. She took the classes. She emailed and asked questions. She is doing amazing. And at the very minimum, her stress level is pretty much non-existent. I want to tell you, I want to share with you that could be you. You can be that person that changes their life with one decision. With one decision. What's the risk? $24? It's nothing. What's the real risk? Your time, your accountability, your fortitude, your desire to be amazing, your desire to be significantly better. So let me tell you, what is 24K? And why do we call it the 24K Club? 24K Life is a concept. The concept is simply this. If you discover your best self and you work every day like pure gold, 24 karat gold, to become your best self, you will be increasingly more and more valuable. 24 karat gold has only become 24 karat gold because the lead has been burned out of it. Okay? The copper, the brass, the other elements, the nickel has been burned out of it to become pure gold. And we're saying to you, if you burn out the procrastination, the poor decisions, the easy spending, the debt on your credit cards, not saving and spending everything that you have to keep up with the Joneses, having Amazon anxiety, if you can get over that and become your best self, if you can get up off the couch and go work out and get those endorphins pumping, more ideas, create more cash flow. We have courses on how to create vertical streams of income. How can you create more money while you're sleeping? We have courses on how to start your own business. Now, it's just the beginning, but you need a beginning. You need to understand you need multiple streams of income. Just Google this. The average millionaire has over 7 different streams of income. How many streams do you have? How many streams do you have? How good do you feel? Are you working out? Are you eating properly? Are you getting the energy to go produce, to raise your value? If you are, kudos. Are you keeping it? I'll tell you another story. This is a story about me, a personal story. Let me tell you, I made a ton of money and then I spent a ton of money. I was young. I didn't know any better. I made it and I spent it. I bought the big 8,000 square foot house. I had the convertible cars, right? Now I can have anything I want, but what I want is ultimate financial freedom. I want to be able to come and go as I please, when I please, how I please, as often as I please, with whomever I please. That takes work. It takes consistency. It takes accumulating wealth. Do you know what an accredited investor is? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to make you go look it up. But I will tell you this much. An accredited investor is a person that has the ability to make investments that no one else can make because they have enough money and enough income that they have access to investments that other people don't have access to. You've proven that you've taken yourself out of harm's way to lose your last dime. And as an accredited investor, you get the better deals. You want to know how the rich get richer? They're accredited investors. It is the second step that you must take. First step is to be even and ahead. You got to get that emergency fund. You need an excess fund. How much do you need? You need 3 to 6 months. After what we've been through, I'm going to say you need at least a year set aside, put away. and you still need multiple streams of income. I don't care what they are. You need multiple streams of income. Your main gig, a side gig, let your side gig turn into your main gig, and then add another stream of income. You need your money making you money while you're sleeping. If you don't have money making you money while you are sleeping, it's going to be really tough for you to be financially free. You can do it. It just takes 25, 30 years. But you can do it. But who wants to take another 25 or 30 years? If you knew what you're supposed to know and you did what you're supposed to do, it won't take you 25 or 30 years. You can have it right now, right? You can have happiness and put money aside. You can go on vacation and put money aside if you follow the steps. We go through each and every step every week in our group session. Every week in our group session, you should join us. You should join us in our group session where we show people how to roll up their sleeves, map out their money. We answer the tough questions. Bring your spouse, bring your significant other. We answer the tough questions. We stop the family fighting. Hey, what's the number one cause of divorce? It's a lack of communication. So what's the number one thing that people communicate about? That money. They talking about that money. They fight about that money. The kids need school and shoes. I need a better bag. The car's falling apart. We need to move in a bigger house. The fights are always about money. And money is just a tool to get the things. So we need to work on your tools. I give you the tools. Inside of Derick On Demand is a copy of my book, The 24K Life Code. It's everything that we teach you, but it's in book form. Some people learn better listening. Some learn better reading. Some learn better doing. I learn better doing all three. I'm not leaving any stone unturned. I want everything that I need to improve my life, to make a better decision today so I can make a better decision tomorrow, so I can make a better decision the next day. You know what? You should write yourself a letter. Whatever age you are, write yourself a letter in 1 year and tell yourself how proud you are for all the hard work that you've been doing to improve your life. Write yourself a letter. I am so proud of you, Derick, because last year this time, you stopped frivolously spending our money. You started putting money away and you got our bills paid on time. You've taken our credit score from 650 to 725 in the last year, and I love you for it. My life is so much better. My insurance rates are better. The car rate is better. I refinanced the house at a lower rate, and life is better. I am now saving money. My money is now making money because of what you did last year. Write yourself a letter. Be honest with yourself. What do you need to do to level up? I am so grateful you signed up and you found that Derick Gant dude, that you read the book and you created your life code. You don't read this book to follow my code. You can read this book to create your code. I give you the money plan, but how do you tweak it to make it work for you and your family, for you and your spouse? For you, if it's just you. If you're 24, 25 like my son, if you look at my stuff, you'll see my son. The guy is amazing. He's killing the game because he created his own code and we tweaked it. He still goes out and he parties, he hangs out, but when he's working, man, he works. He has 3 streams of income. He's saving 2 of them and living off 1. That's what we're going to teach you to do inside of Derick On Demand. That's what you're going to do when you join us at the 24K Life Club. I'm excited, as you can tell. I hope that you're watching this, and I hope that you're tired, that you're wringing your hands, that you are sick of living a mediocre life. You know, you are not supposed to go through everything that you went through, everything that people put you through, everything that you put yourself through to live average. If you're going to go through something, man, get something out of it. Get something amazing out of it. Don't live below your means. Don't live below your desires. Don't live below your destiny. My destiny is to help you. And my reward comes when you elevate and escalate. You come back to me and say, hey, man, I want you to invest my money in your other company, the investment company, where the accredited investors are. That might be 3, 4, 5 years down the road. I don't care. I'm not in a rush, but I need to see you elevate. I need to see you improve your life, your game, your dream, and take your family with you. Do what I did. Bring your son, your daughter along. Teach them about multiple vertical streams of income as soon as you learn it. As soon as you finish the course, give them the course. Get them enrolled. Have them elevate. You owe it to them. You owe it to your family. Listen, if you're watching this, I will put everything I own on the fact that you're the one in your family everybody looks to. Maybe you don't have any money. Maybe you don't have any money because you've been giving it to your family. I talk about it in this book. We talk about that. How can you do both? How can you help and still elevate without hurting yourself? You got to get the book. More importantly than the book, you need access. You need constant access. You need to sit down on a Zoom call with 30, 40, 300, 1,000 other people and get your questions answered. You need to be able to email our team and get an answer from a money coach. Somebody that's been helping other people level up over and over and over, thousands and thousands of times. 30 years, thousands and thousands and thousands of people we've helped. Changed their lives, changed their family. I had a woman sitting in my office right over on that couch that I showed you earlier, that I was sitting on earlier. And she said, I'm not going to lie to you. You're the reason that we're still married. And I tell people, he's the reason. Because they don't fight about money anymore. They have a game plan that they follow. In case of emergency, follow the game plan. There's no questions asked. And if there is a question, they email, they call, they Zoom, they come in the office, and we hammer it out. And we fix any money issues that lead to relationship issues, which leads to health issues. Let me tell you, this is a serious game you're playing. And as soon as you decide to level up that money, the game gets so much better. It gets so much easier. You need a ticket to get into the game. Having money is your ticket. Having multiple streams of income, using your money wisely, having a money plan, that's playing the game. Do you want to just play, or do you want to be an all-star? Do you want to be the GOAT? Do you want to be all pro? Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not talking about being stinking rich. You're not going to come to DerickGant.com, 24K Life Club, Derick on Demand, and tomorrow or next year be a multimillionaire. But here's what you will do. When you become an accredited investor, you now have complete entry into the game for the higher level investments. When you create multiple streams of income, you will get hooked. You will get addicted on creating more income. That income, that investment, making money while you sleep, that's how you become a multimillionaire. And let me tell you something. There are thousands of people out there that makes over 50, 60, 70, $80 million a year that will teach you how to get rich. I just want to teach you how to be better than mediocre. I want to teach you how to get your financial foundation in order. I want to teach you how to be free and get on that path, right? I'm not teaching you how to be stinking rich. I'm teaching you to get rid of all that crap so that you can be 24K, so that you can be a multimillionaire if that's what you choose. Maybe you just need $50,000 in your emergency fund. The reason why people fail is because they don't have a strategy. They don't have a plan. So here's what we're doing. For $24.99, we're giving you access to Derick on Demand. You're going to get a planner. It's worth $25. You're going to get the book, $14. And you get access to our community as well as our online library with over 60 videos. Now, the 60 videos that we have online are being added to every week. Every week we add some new fitness, financial, or mindset information that will help improve your life. The $24.99 a month can be stopped anytime you don't see or feel like you're getting value for it. So your risk is literally $25. How much will your life change if you stop worrying about money? if you stop stressing over financial purchases and bills, if you could go to sleep, even if you make $200,000 a year, but now you know you have money in the bank. You know the next vacation you're taking is already paid for because you have a strategy, you have a plan, and you have a purpose greater than just getting on vacation. That your strategy is sound, financially fit, and ready to go. I'm Derick Gant, and I hope that at the very least you'll take a look and you'll make a decision that you want better credit, that you want more money in the bank, that you need to do something to change your life, and that redemption is not out of your reach.